On our way to eat some breakfast, I want to talk quickly about the yearlings. I didn't really know the best way to do it this year. So honestly, what we do this year in allowing people to buy shares in these yearlings, I would enjoy some feedback. I would enjoy some feedback from everybody, because the best way to do it, I don't know. I took some videos. Actually, Haley Moore did a tremendous job. They got a little yearling video. Wait until you see it tomorrow. A yearling video of travel blog, almost like a paddock video, like you'd see in a sale, and some really nice pictures of the colt. Also, he just looks really good, as I suspected he would. This is the first foal from Globetrotting. Highly anticipated colt. I would say out of our flagship mare, I guess, if we have one. I just can't wait to get this colt in the barn. And one of our clients had brought up the other day, listen, wouldn't it be fair? I think it'd be the best thing if you allowed the people that already own Travel Blog or also Globetrotting to buy into this colt first and foremost. You know what? You're 100% right, Larry. That's exactly what we did. So over this weekend, we allowed people to buy shares in the Colt Travel Blog. He is going to be headed to the stable, I would say right around when we go to Lexington this year. When that load comes back from Lexington, our yearlings, our homebreds, will be on that truck. So that made the most sense to me, and I appreciate Larry. This is why this is important, is because sometimes I also miss the forest for the trees, right? Miss something that is obvious to me, that are obvious to you, that I just didn't get it. I didn't see it. So as this process goes along, I would like as much feedback as I could get as to what worked, what didn't work. Maybe we should sell them in April and May, start selling them in. Maybe we should wait and sell them later. I don't know the best way to do it. So we're just going to put it together, put it all on the table, and try and put that puzzle together best we can in 2025, and then refine it best we can over 2026 and thereafter. But for this year, we have 8 babies that we have, very interesting horses. All of them are from except for State Park, who I bought in Harrisburg a couple of years ago. All of these yearlings are ours. These are our horses that we kept, we bred, and will be coming to our barn. So there's 8. There's 8. The first one is Travel Blog. That is the Green Shoe Colt out of Globetrotting. Vine Staff is the Centurion ATM brother to Tomboy Strong. Saint Sarah, this is the lather up full sister to Capistrano Knights. Now, you haven't got a chance to see much of Capistrano Knights yesterday. She made a break in her qualifier the other day. I'm going to give her a month off and bring her back in. And then at that point, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Very nice filly. And Saint Sarah, yeah.
What does Capistrano mean?
There was something in, I don't know, Capistrano is a city somewhere, and that city is known for the Saint Sarah. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while. It seemed like a lot of work to put in. First watch, there it is there. So, the one thing I will say is Haley says this is a much bigger version than Capistrano Knight. She's like her mom, a little stout, but a tank. This filly is a little more leggy, the St. Sarah filly. So we'll see how they look when they come in. Money's tied up is the international money out of Aglaire AM, another highly touted horse. Now, Aglaire AM's sister, who we also had, Harness AM, had a Captain Corey filly sell for over $200,000 last year. Now, if I don't know about the crosses, but I can tell you this. Harness AM wanted no part of Aglaire AM in her entire life. Both nice fillies, but Aglaire AM was the nicer of the two. Now, the other filly made more money. She was handier. I will give her that. Harness AM was a handier filly, but raw speed-wise, no comparison. Aglaire AM was the strongest of the two by far. So money's tied up is a international money. A lot of luck with the international monies. International money filly out of Aglaire AM. Lou Armstrong, another horse we were waiting for. Let's say this is my Jazz's Quattro de Julio colt. Now, Quattro de Julio himself never really made a name for himself, never got the mares he needed in Ohio yet, but one of those horses is just a really, really good horse. Raced in the Hamiltonian, broke Kings County's track record at Scioto, 150, 151, something like that. Probably made close to $1 million. I don't know for sure. I'm assuming plenty close. But Lou Armstrong, this is a really cool colt. That's the colt that had the really cool color when we went to see him, and he was a bit of a loner. He wouldn't go near his mom in the field. He's a good-looking colt, and he was already big. My Jazz was not a big filly. This is. Yeah, Holding Pattern is the State Park S Tactical Landing filly. Interested in this one. Cover My Short is Isa 10's Green Shoe colt, so that will be interesting also. And then Cloud Rider is Tactical Landing and a Path of Totality. That colt, again, one of our more highly touted ones. So that's what's on the move for this year. That's what we're going to start bringing in.
Not green pen.
We are going to have Travel Blog will be our first colt on the block, so to speak. Those shares will go up, I think, 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Whatever's there is there. There'll be no more after that, I don't believe. So unless it's private market stuff. But very interested in Travel Blog, and I assume many of our clients are also. So those shares will go live publicly tomorrow morning. I believe at 8 a.m. It might be 10, but I believe 8 a.m. Wendy will have those up for you. So there's a little outlook on a little look into the yearlings, what they're doing. They'll be coming in with their Lexington horses in October, but for right now, very interested in these horses as they start. This is our first big year, their first catalog of babies, and it'll be very, very exciting for us to break these horses and start training them down. So there you have it. Those are your yearlings. First one on the block will be Travel Blog tomorrow at 8 a.m. Take care.